Hello everyone. In this video, we will perform the task for launching the instance and installing Apache server into it and testing it. So, first step, you have to sign to AWS console, search for the EC2, then go for the EC2 dashboard, click on the launch instance, add tag to the instance, select the OS, Amazon Linux, T2 micro instance under the free tier eligibility. We are going to create the key pair here because we are going to connect it using the OpenSSH. Allowing traffic from my IP here, and the thing that we are going to configure, which is of the HTTP and HTTPS connection, but you must know about the security group. That's why I'm currently not selecting this. We will add this manually for testing the page, and you will get the idea about why we should tick these options for the HTTP connection, or you can how you can troubleshoot the HTTP or HTTPS connection. Launching the instance. Now the instance is in the pending state. It will be in the running state after a few seconds. Let's go through some commands that we are going to fire. First command is sudo yum update, as it's RPM based. We will fire the command sudo yum update dash y for the directly providing yes privileges to the command. Then sudo yum install httpd. It is the name of the package for installing Apache server. Then sudo systemctl start httpd.service for starting the server, and we are enabling it for the startup with the command sudo systemctl enable httpd.service, and we will curl the localhost with the command curl space localhost double dot 80. It is the port. So selecting the instance, then we are connecting. For the OpenSSH, we have to fire these commands in the Linux terminal for connection. So let's go to the downloads folder first. The downloads, then firing ls for listing files and folders. Here you can see the linux.pm file is there. So I have to fire the command sudo chmod plus x linux.pm. It will ask me for the password. Then the sudo chmod 400 space linux.pm. Then we will fire for the ssh dash I, then the linux.pem, and this one. So let's copy this whole command and you can paste it. SSH space dash I for identity, linux.pem, that is our pem file, or you can call it as key pair, then username of the instance and address space. Entering it will ask me, are you sure you want to continue for connection? Yes. And you are connected to the Linux instance of Amazon. So clear the screen. Then you have to fire the command, which is sudo yum update dash y, and packages are updating. After that, you can try for the command, that is sudo yum install httpd, which will install the Apache server 2. And the dependency also installed with the Apache server. After that, you have to start the service. Then you have to enable the service startup. You will get some message after it. Now you have to check for the port 80 setting, whether it is accessible properly or not. As while creating the instance, we have didn't tick for the HTTPS port setting. So you can click on the instance, copy the public IP address, and in the browser tab, you can paste it. So here you can see that connection is not proper. For this purpose, you have to go to security group setting and add the rule for it. So go to security groups here, and the security group that we have created is this one. You can click on it. In inbound rule, you can add new rule. Click on the edit, add rule, and for port 80, select search for the HTTP, which is for the port 80, and you can select for anywhere. For anywhere, you can add manually 0.00 slash 0 as well. And after this, click on the save rules. So what will happen? Port 8 will be open for connection, and now you can paste the IP address of it. Click on the instance. Fire the command curl localhost port 80. So if this page is uh, emitting in the terminal, means your server is running properly. And if you paste the public IP address of the instance in the browser, means your Apache server is running right now properly. But to run the particular websites, suppose you have the one website code and you have to keep it on the instance, and it should be reflect on the when somebody paste on the internet browser the IP of the instance on the internet browser. So for this purpose, you need to go for this directory and you have to have add the index file there. So we will go for slash var slash www slash html directory. So cd slash var cd w. Here you can see when you add the pwd, that is present working directory, we are at the www folder. But we need to go for the HTML, so we will go for the HTML folder. Cd space HTML, and when I paste pwd command, it will give me the whole path slash var slash www slash html. Here I have to create the one file with index.html. So I will file the command touch space index.html. It will showing me that permissions are denied. So for this purpose, sudo space chmod space plus x index.html. It will add the permission. Okay, so we will add sudo space touch index.html first. Now ls we are having index.html. So let's change some permissions. Sudo space chmod plus x, so that this file will be accessible. Index.html. Now we have to add some code to the index.html. So for this purpose, we can open the file in the nano editor, nano space index.html, and we will paste the code of the website, static website. You can paste the simple tags. Uh, Here in the index file, we are having the HTML tag, then the head section and the body section. In the body, we are having the some paragraph that welcome to MIT. I am copying this text and pasting it in the index.html file from the instance. Control X for the exit, and we want to modify the changes, so we will say yes. Where while index.html permissions are denied, so I think some permissions we have to change. Chmod plus x index.html. The permissions of index.html options not permitted. Okay, let's add the sudo press chmod plus x index.html. Now let's try for the nano index.html. Index.html is unwritable. I think we have to add the right permissions. Okay, let's provide the chmod 777. So you will have the right permission as well. Now it worked perfectly. So the command will be sudo space chmod 777. We are providing full privileges and index.html. Now we have the code in the index.html, and then we will go to the our browser page and we will refresh the page. So we have the code that's on the in the browser now, which will emit the web browser page. So in this way, you can save your you can web host the page in the EC2 instance. Now we are going to exit from the instance. Let's paste the whatever commands we have fired. I'm going to save it and will share it with you so that you will get some idea. Now we are exiting and we are going to delete the instance after the practice to avoid the accessibility after a few hours consumptions of EC2. Clicking on the instance state, terminate, and we have terminated the instance. You can delete the security groups and the key pair as well if you want. Thank you for watching this video.